as I was there for 3 years full time, I wanted to make the most of it. So I thought I had to do something other than just studying. So what I did was I became the music editor of the student newspaper. Because students like alternative to mainstream music. And there's nothing more alternative than a music editor who's 46 years old and also a senior manager in the civil service. But I had to learn the trade of music journalism, like the jargon. So, for example, you can't simply say you like a piece of music. You have to say why it's good. Or failing that, you have to use Ponzi words, like ethereal, winsome, lush. Something is anthemic, or seminal, or a masterpiece, if you really, really like it, or it's Radiohead. And if a band are a bunch of lazy fuckers who don't release anything for years on end, when they do finally release an album, it's highly anticipated. Even if no one gives a fuck about their shit album of useless songs released purely for commercial gain. And finally, you have to describe things by comparing it to at least 2 other things, preferably using the word love child. So, for example, Rita Ora is the love child of Rihanna and Gwen Stefani. One Direction is the love child of Boyzone, and an even more useless bunch of talentless cunts. And Mumford & Sons, the incestuous love child of Mumford and Mother Mumford. But I used to have some perks as music editor. You get sent loads of free stuff from PR companies to review. Most of it's 99% is shit. Occasionally you get something decent like Maccabee's new album, Kasabian new album, or this little gem, Alvin and the Chipmunks chipmunk. I actually got sent this, and it comes in a nice little poster. There you go, off my bedroom wall to be here tonight. And when I got this from the PR company, I thought, what the fuck were they thinking sending me this? On what planet does Alvin and the Chipmunks play to university demographic? Now, I know a university like mine, Royal Holloway, isn't the best place for mature students, but I hadn't realised that they had a kindergarten. Then I remembered Royal Holloway has a drama department. Some drama students incidentally, but I mean, let's face it, there's a pecking order in students. Maths and science students, they look down on us humanities students. And us English students, we scoff at the drama students. And the drama students, well, they like to pretend they're the coolest on campus, because that's what they do, pretend. But I sort of regret not having done an article on Alvin and the Chipmunks. I looked into them. They've been around since the 50s. They've released over 40 studio albums. That's more than Elvis and the Beatles put together. Presumably Elvis and the Beatles exercise some form of quality control.